Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. Today, a pencil review, and we're going to look at an actual box of pencils that I ordered from the Musgrave Pencil Company in Shelbyville, Tennessee. So, we've reviewed quite a few Musgrave pencils here on Always Analog. This particular pencil that they sell is sold only in a 60 count or 5 dozen box. You can't get them in any other quantity. And they really simply just call this a 60 count pencil. And the box itself is in a kind of a pencil yellow, and the top of it just plainly says pencils, and it's very unadorned. Musgrave Pencil Company on the side. On the bottom of the box is the Musgrave logo name. Musgrave Pencil Company. You've got the diamond M on either side here. That's it. Quite plain. And I'm going to crack this box open here. And here is the contents within. The box is plain, and the pencils themselves are quite unadorned, I guess we would say. But that is the idea. And while they don't say anything about the pencils on the box other than they're pencils, the Musgrave website where you can order these says this about these pencils, that they are, of course, made in the USA. They have a number 2 core. They have a latex-free eraser. They have a rounded edge hex grip. That intrigued me. Not that a rounded hex is anything unusual, but in the hexagonal pencils that Musgrave makes, they're kind of known for their sharper corners, and I was curious to see if these were as sharp as, say, a Ceres or, any of the other Harvest pencil. And I'm doing this from memory, and I don't know, maybe this is a little bit of a softer corner here on these hex cuts, and that the pencil is paint-free and lacquer-free. So this is a completely natural pencil. There's no varnish on here, no lacquer, nothing. So there it is. There's 60 of them, 5 dozen. You can see they come pre-sharpened. So how they write will be determined here. Let me get my pad. They have a kind of a gold tone, muted, not bright and brassy, but they have a gold brass tone ferrule that's crimped on, and a white eraser. So, okay, I'm anxious to try these. We'll get writing. For the sake of discovery, I wanted to compare the Musgrave 60 count natural pencil here with its rounded edge hex grip to the feel of some other Musgrave hex pencils, like the Green Belt, like the Ceres, like the Harvest. Yeah, I don't know. They all seem fairly similar. This particular Ceres, out of all of them, probably feels the most severe in terms of that hex corner. But, you know, it still has a prominent, it's a prominent corner. And while they might be slightly rounded, they're not as soft as other hexagonal pencils. Okay, I just wanted to not go from memory and make sure I was thinking right on it. So this is and I'm going with the sharpened from the factory. Musgrave, 60 count. Natural pencil. It's very much like a Musgrave number 2, standard number 2. Nice. Whoop, sorry about that. Overall, a nice dark line, fairly smooth. Okay, let's see how we're wearing here. Point retention is average plus. Zoom in a little bit here. Not bad in terms of its smudge drag. Let's test for erasability. Let's start with the attached latex-free eraser and see how that does. I gotta tell you, kind of impressed. My experience with Musgrave erasers has not been great. I think that did a fairly decent job. Put a pentel to it. Very nice. Better yet, let's see. Let's try a foam eraser here. I like this arch eraser. Does a nice job. How about a pink carnation? Okay. Got a crumbling art gum eraser here. All right. And what else? Here's a Mars plastic. Well, you know, across the board here, not a lot of shadowing. I'm pretty impressed with the overall erasability. B++. Yeah, very good. Let's do them a little bit. We'll do a little bit more writing. You're probably hearing a little bit of this pencil. Again, it's very much a typical number 2 in the Musgrave line. That wouldn't be, say, in one of their premium pencils, like the Harvest Professional or the Tennessee Red/Rounds. But it is a good general number 2 pencil. Certainly an HB. Not buttery silky, but smooth enough for a lot of general writing. Well, okay, there it is. The Musgrave 60 count pencil, since they don't really have a name for this model. Point retention is average. Erasability is very, very good. A nice tone, dark line. and relatively smooth, particularly at the price point. This is not a particularly expensive pencil, and I think buying it in the volume of 60 or 5 dozen brings the price down more so even. So it is a good value if you go through a lot of pencils and you want an American-made natural pencil, varnish-free, lacquer-free. This might be a good choice for you. Thanks for watching Always Analog. I appreciate you spending time as we experience this pencil together. And I'll look forward to seeing you again soon, right here on Always Analog.